Well, it's knockout time. It is still, of course, just a game of football, but it is a different game of football in terms of its mood. I don't think that you could get away with telling any of these players, let alone the crowd assembled here, that this is anything like what went before. As far as winning the competition is concerned, every game from this point on is win or bust. It is knockout football time. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, there's a perceptible change in mindset here, both in terms of crowd and players.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the competition. The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position, or the suddenness in which it can go again.
He's had a shot! And the follow-up! Ricardo Alvarez goes short. Nicely controlled. Ricardo Alvarez with the cross. Hoists it forward. Chiesa. Chiesa. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? And a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Plays it over to the other flank. David Costas. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
They get a throw in. Chiesa. There too. So it is still 0-0. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. That has put a stop to that. Plays it out to the wing. Buffal. Knocks it away. And it's Buffal. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Vertu. Oh, good take in a good area. Hits one!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that has been cleared. Gerson. Plays it out to the flank. Well positioned to make that interception. Played out to the right. Jessen. Vetu. Luis Muriel. Goes for goal! Goal! Fiorentina! And it's Fiorentina who take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Fiorentina take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
David Costas, has he found his man? He's gone for it! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes. Great run on the overlap here. Buffal. Oh, he's got the ball glued to his feet. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And we hit half-time, so there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It's still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Fiorentina head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Vetu. Oh, he's broken through. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Out to the right. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That'll be a throw. Now it's Alvarez. There's the cross.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Chiesa drives it forward. Chiesa needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Fiorentina are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Ricardo Alvarez tries to switch the play, and it's Buffal. Over to the left.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Just brushed off the ball there. Alvarez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier...
Shapes to shoot! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Fiorentina take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
So who's he picking out? Buffal could try cutting inside here. And he just whacks it away. And it's Buffal. Battles to win it back. Jesson. Vetu. Gerson. Vetu. Kies hits one!
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And he has been fouled there. He's through. He's had a go! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
And it's played forward. Gets into a dangerous position. Going through. Lovely bit of skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that will be the final act. A huge result. A place in the next round is theirs to lose now. Success on away territory, a lead to protect at home. It is looking really good. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. The stands here bedecked in the Bianco-Celesti of Lazio. A very, very different crowd to that of their cohabitants. And already we're underway here. There really is an eerie feeling in the stands here. For one group of supporters, it is effectively Judgment Day. Will they stay up? Will they go down? Fiorentina have the league's best defensive record. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Parolo. Fiorentina have won all of their last 5 away games. Savic. Savic. And here's Parolo.
Lazio have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying? Going for goal! A great save, real class.
Savic really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Lazio seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They had...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Parolo. He's gone for it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Parolo sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And that's been levered clear. Chiesa. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. A real chance to break. He's got through. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Crunching tackle. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Jesson. And shoots! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Savic switches it towards the other side. Just brushed off the ball there. There too. Gerson. Until half-time, and it is still goalless. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Gerson. Savic. Now it's Immobile. Luis Alberto. Luis Alberto! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Vertu hoists it forward. And we hit half-time, so now the team has broken through. And certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good shoots. It's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Vertu. Well played, he saw that coming. Lucas. Acerbi. Wallace. Lucas. Parolo plays it over to the other flank. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Lucas. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, he just had too many touches, and he was asking for it to be him stopping.
Luis Alberto! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
And he's there to clear it. Chiesa looks to thread it through. That's a promising ball. Can he find a finish now? Just shapes to shoot! Parolo. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Lucas gets the chance to cross, and it's hoisted clear. Chance! It's in! First blank drawn. Lazio have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Lucas with a long pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Chiesa. There too. And here's Simeone. He's had a goal!
Fiorentina are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
He heaves it forward. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Loses his balance and loses the ball. Has a go! And that could come back to haunt them.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
And that has been cleared. Whipped in.
Fiorentina are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Well positioned to make that interception. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And here's Simeone.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Correa. Lazio have it back and they can go again. A really good feat. Lucas. Danger averted for now. Correa goes for goal! It's broken loop, has a hit! So that's it, it is all over. Fiorentina have fallen short on the day. They're going to need to bounce back from this. Well, we welcome you to our coverage of the return leg of this first-round tie. The outcome of the first leg could hardly have been more convincing. It leaves the general consensus being that the second leg should be little more than a mere procession, and you can understand why folk are feeling that. Well, there have been some notable comebacks over the history of this competition. The odds here do not look at all good. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So raring to go here, eager to finish the job and move on.
Yeah, it's going to take a momentous change in fortune to overturn this. I think when you're in such a commanding position, there's no need to go chasing goals again here. They've afforded themselves a chance to control the tempo of this second leg and make the opposition come up with something a little more special. They could end up nibbling at a carcass if they play this right.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Fiorentina bring a useful lead into their home game, having won the first leg on the road. And even with this game to play, they would seem to have a lead sufficient to carry them through. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Gerson. Forward it goes. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Nicely measured pass.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Garay. Funes Mori. Funes Mori goes looking. And it's Simeone. Over to the left. Into the box. Great run on the overlap here. Still going. Where to next? Up for the header! Goal! Fiorentina! An absolute gem of a cross that made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Fiorentina take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Garay. Funes Mori hoists it forward. Gets it upfield. And it's played forward, and it's Simeone. What an adventurous run from a defence. Hits one! Could fall kindly. He scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. Chiesa did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tries to get it forward quickly. There too. Now, where's he looking? Fiorentina have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Vertu with the short one. It has gone through to him. And he's there to hoof it away. Vetu. Chiesa! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Chiesa. Could try cutting inside here. Goes for goal! They are rampant! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Into the box. Gerson. And it's Simeone. And the first 45 minutes are up. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change in the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Fiorentina very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're already into the second period. And here's hits one! Oh, that's a waste.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Played out to the right. In comes the cross, cut out in the nick of time.
Fiorentina making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Funes Mori. Garay plays it out to the wing. Well played, he saw that coming. Gets into some space. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Aspas. And a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cuts it out. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. Away from immediate danger. Vigo have it back and they can go again. Funes Mori. And it's played forward. And out to safety. Well positioned to make that interception. Could move up a gear here. And he's straight offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Chiesa being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Played in deep. Knocks it away. Oh, real danger here. And now the breakaway. Got the better of his opposite number. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Piazza. He's gone for it! Great football, shot and save.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Massive leap! Danger averted for now. Piazza! And yes, it's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Fiorentina totally rampant here. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Keeper's got good distance on that. That looks a foul. Oh, referee's given it. So what can they conjure from this one? Fiorentina looking to widen the gap even further here. Forward it goes. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Simeone. That's offside. Yes, it is. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gerson. Hoists it forward. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Plays it out to the flank. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Funes Mori. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Gets good distance on it. Piazza. And time is up. Fiorentina are through. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and the lesson dealt.
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Keylor Navas. He could make all the difference because he's such an excellent shot stopper. It's not just...
And the shots! Marvellous goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Fiorentina are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Fiorentina go ahead, 1 goal to the good. All the way back and they start again. Fiorentina were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Fiorentina are already ahead, the perfect start.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Fiorentina are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. There too. Fiorentina scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Forward it goes. That is as far as they're going to go. There too. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. There too. Hoists it forward. Played in with accuracy. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, that's where he wants it. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Lovely feet. Away from immediate danger. Oh, Danny's asking for trouble. Could cross it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. What a ball this has turned out to be. Fiorentina are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Simeon, shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Tries to get it forward quickly. There two. That has been cleared. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Threw it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Fiorentina ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Benevento seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Hoists it forward.
Chiesa. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Chiesa with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great.
He's one-on-ones, and the shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And the volley. Chiesa. Chiesa. Chance! Another chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take the risk, as cunning as it comes.
Fiorentina take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. And it's played forward.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
There too. He's looked long this time. And it's been taken straight back. It's being played forward. Forward it goes. Chiesa. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's played forward. Has he found his man?
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And it's fair too. Well, they could break here. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Hoists it high. And they've been caught out here. Danger averted for now. Fiorentina are coasting towards victory. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Benevento looking likely now to extend their unwanted record for consecutive games without a goal. Played back in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
No way through there. There too. Good ball. He's had a shot! Goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Fiorentina, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Trim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team.